Well, Dougie, I was talking to you earlier about what's been going on and why I'm telling you all this stuff now. Because I'm tired of people thinking I'm nuts. You want to know the truth. And I figured out what the problem is. The world is so dead set against the belief in Jesus and God and religion. I mean, you know, we sophisticated young people here in the United States and Europe and places like that where we're enlightened, you know. I don't know, Norway, you know, different spots around the world where the white man lives. No offense to anybody, but that seems to be where most of your doubters are, you know. I'm just telling you. That our creators wrote the Bible for us to live by and bring us forward in civilization. But as of now, religion has really failed, don't you think? I mean, there's people that proclaim themselves Christians and believers, and but look at the world around us, you know. If all that many folks is Christians, I hate to see what would happen if we weren't, because this world's a terrible place to be in for some folks, and it should not be that way. It should be that way for all people. You know, it should be nice, peaceful, tranquil. People got to realize, man, you don't have to follow all that old dogma you've been learning for all these years. Believe in the Lord. Believe in the Lord. Yes, sir. You know, I mean, it was given to us for a reason. Because there is a supreme creator, you know, and if you believe in him, there you go. But, and if you believe in a supreme creator, then you're a good person. Because the creator didn't create no evil sons of bitches. You know what I mean? You evil-hearted sons of bitches, is that sufficient enough? Bitches, whatever. I know one in particular evil-hearted bitch I'm going to deal with someday. When the saucers land. But you know who you are, and if you believe in a creator, then you must know that it's wrong to have hate in your heart and malice for other living things, regardless of what they are. Anybody could hurt an animal or another human being just because they can do it, or be taken out and dealt with severely. Yes, sir. Anytime a bully exerts themselves just because they can, they need to be dealt with in likewise fashion by a jury of their peers. Yes, sir. You know? And I'm not talking about being drugged through the goddamn court for 5 years and, you know, then doing 10 years in the penitentiary for getting out of line. I'm talking about somebody show you what it feels like to get your ass whooped. You might not be so quick to pass one out next time, bitch. Yes, sir. Or sir. Whichever the case may be. I wasn't speaking to anybody specifically, you know, just something happened to cross my mind. made me have a flashback there. But I don't forget what I got on here to start talking about. But, you know, I've been talking about being Jesus for the past year. Well, I kind of experienced what Jesus experienced a couple of thousand years ago. I sure enough did, because since June 2017, the whole world's turned on me, sir. Man, I mean everybody I know. I do not have one friend left. Not one of my relations will speak to me because of what I believe. Well, I'm sorry for that. So, you know, it don't bother me a bit to tell you that I ain't staying in this world much longer. If they don't get here pretty soon, I might take it, see if I can get me a rocket up there to meet them. Because I'm getting tired of this. I got to make a change. That's why I'm going to tell y'all this now. Because I'm getting done to be done from here. I'm going to be gone. Somewhere. I don't know. And when I'm gone, you're going to be on your own. You know, you can believe what you want to believe. Do what you want to do. Doesn't matter to me. It's not going to make any difference in my eternal life. What I do from this point forward, you cannot affect. Not you, sir, and you, ma'am, and you, son, and you, young lady. No, you can't affect what I'm going to do, or I'm going to become, because I'm a butterfly. And when I get through, when the Lord says, come out of that body, get them wings, get yourself on back home, I'm going to close these old eyes and lay this old body down, and I'm going to fly away. I'll fly away, oh glory, I'll fly away. Yes, sir. I will fly away because I'm a butterfly. I'm a bug, I'm an alien. And I'm inside this brain. I am the consciousness that is Gary Lynn Hedden. Yes, sir. But I have been in many brains. I have been the consciousness of many people. One of which, a couple thousand years ago, you all know as Jesus. Okay? That's my contention. I'm not saying I am the son of Abraham's God. No, sir. I am not. No. I am an alien. Sent here to do this job, to give you this message, to give you this method of living going forward. Because what we got ain't working for all of us, baby. Some of us is doing fine. Some of us, we here in the United States, we stop our goddamn racial bigotry and hatred for the races. Blacks hating whites, whites hating blacks. Yes, sir. It's there and it's real, and we don't talk about it, but we damn sure should, because it's got to end. It must end, people. These gangs, these hoodlums running around, got to stop. These gangsters, and you know what I'm talking about, y'all. You know what I'm talking about. Thug stuff and gang violence and people not safe to walk up and down the streets. We can't tolerate this no more. Not in this country. If you don't be savage, you know, that's where they live over in the Muslim countries. Why don't you go over there if you want to, you know, be a bully and a barbarian and a savage? Otherwise, somebody's going to blow your fucking brains out, Jack. You know what I mean? Somebody needs to. But, you know, I ain't talking about just, you know, 'cause you get a little agitated someday. I'm talking about a mean, nasty person. You know what I'm talking about. Somebody who just does it just because they can. Because they can get away with it. Like a dirty cop. Or a politician. Or a minister. Or a priest. Or a woman that accuses a man of, you know, touching her inappropriately. Once the accusation's out there, he's guilty as far as the world's concerned. And that's wrong, people. That is wrong. Some women get touched inappropriately, and it offends them. Most women that get touched inappropriately are not that offended at the time, if you know what I mean. They might kind of turn their nose up, but really? Really? Are you that offended that somebody found you attractive enough to risk their reputation and their pride and their integrity to maybe get a little out of line with you? Is that really that big of a, you know? I mean, if they try to force themselves on you, sure, you know, but just somebody being suggestive with you, is that really cause to ruin a man? You know, accuse him of a sex crime and stuff like that? I don't think so. That needs to end, folks. That needs to end in this country. And if I am who I say I am, then I don't see any reason to think of not. And you won't either after you hear all the details. I mean, it's as believable as anything you're ever going to hear in your life. And it happened. It did happen, baby. Yes, sir. And I'm so glad. I'm so glad that they showed it to me, because I know it for a fact. You know, I don't have to listen to somebody tell me like y'all have to. Y'all have to listen to me. And I'm not that easy to listen to, because I get offensive and I get agitated and I get, you know, people get tired of seeing me run around without my false teeth in, you know, or in bad, you know, bad mood. Been up, you know, can't sleep. I mean, I sleep 2 or 3 hours at a time, but my bones are still healing from my injuries. So, you know, I'm never rested. So, and I can't exercise. I got something I can lay on to help my back, but other than that, I'm pretty well on my own on healing up. But y'all will hear more about that as we go along, because I got about 300 or 400 hours of testimony recorded. No, not that much. But it could have been. Been going on for a year. Every time I get out of jail or get out of the hospital, I'd buy me another cell phone and start talking to myself, just like I'm doing now. That's all I'm doing right now. I'm talking to myself. I'm remembering to myself. You can listen if you want to. Don't matter to me. This is how I tell a story. I tell it to myself, and that way I can correct myself if I make a mistake. See what I mean? I don't have much education. I only went to the 9th grade. I dropped out of school. You know, I wanted to be a truck driver. And I grew up. My heroes have always been cowboys. And so I was. I was a truck driver for years and years. Loved it. Couldn't make no money at it, but I enjoyed enjoyed the ride. It was fun. Yes, sir. But I've always been a working man. I didn't know who I was or who I was going to turn out to be in my old age. I didn't know I was a butterfly. I thought I was, a toad frog or something. I sure never thought I'd be a butterfly. That's what I am. That's what you are, my friend. You are a butterfly. And when you come out of this cocoon, glorious. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Glorious. You in all your radiant beauty could be, will be, should be. Your perfect form. Yes, sir. Because you leave this behind. This don't count. Once you close your eyes for that final time and the Lord lets your heart stop so that your spirit can exit this form. Because it's hard to do when you're still breathing. It's kind of like spitting out a mouthful of something, swallowing a castor oil, Just hard to do. You can do it if you know how. I left my body several times when I was locked up. They had me handcuffed to a bed in the hospital. I got out of my handcuffs 3 different times, man. Freaked the nurses and stuff out. Guards just stayed away from me. They're scared of me, man. Goddamn right. I was in state of grace. Lord, that whole time, man. No, the aliens did. I was given an injection after I came back from the UFO. And I'm back in the hospital there in the jail, in the infirmary, Parkland Hospital, Dallas County Jail. And I just came back from the dead, okay? My body died, but I was allowed to return. So, I came back to my dead body. All the skin down off the bottoms of my feet. 2 broken rotator cuffs. I had a fractured neck. I had a fractured spine. Broken ribs, broken arm, broken toes. Yeah, all the toenails tore off of them and stuff from being dragged around with no shoes and nothing. And, I was dead. And they brought me up to the hospital. Finally, took me out of the cell and took me up to the hospital so I could be treated, I guess. I don't know, I just all of a sudden woke up and there I am in the hospital. They're taking me to the hospital. So, we get up there and they fool around for a little bit. They don't really do nothing to me or for me. And finally, this one nurse just come with me, sir. She takes me into the examination room and she pulls out this purple vial of medicine. Purple fluorescent. It glowed. And I said, what is that? She said, I don't know. She said, I've never seen it before. I said, well, where'd you get it? Well, somebody gave it to me to give it to you. And I said, well, or I might have asked her the question before she told me that, but at any rate, that was the gist of the conversation, I asked her, I said, well, because I knew I'd been on a UFO, I said, is it alien medicine? She said, I believe it is, because she'd never seen it before. But I asked her, I said, where did you get it? Somebody gave it to me to give to you. She emphasized it was for me in particular. So, there you go. I am who I say I am. Believe it or not. I'll tell you more after a while.